Welcome back to my YouTube channel at FPL_Ninja. If you're new here, please hit the subscribe button down below. Please don't forget to give this video a like and let me know what you're thinking in the comment section. Also follow my Twitter, my FPL_Ninja with a double A. Follow my Instagram at FPL.Ninja. In this video, we're gonna be talking about a lot of things. We're gonna first be talking about how my team did last week. We're gonna talk about transfer that I plan to make and the ones I am going to make this week. We're also gonna be talking about my final FPL team selection for this upcoming game week. And lastly, we're gonna be talking about my captaincy option. So without further ado, let's get to it. So about last week, I had a total points of 80, which isn't too bad because I had 100 last week and now I'm having 80. I had a game week, which means for just game week 2, I had a rank of 350, basically 360k. So that's not too bad to be like. Remember I said if you have this rank like 300k every single week, you're gonna win the game. But we're not getting ahead of ourselves. It was a pretty decent week. My overall rank is 137k, which isn't too bad. Like honestly, if I finish the season with 137k, that's not too bad. Out of like 7 million people, you see 7.6 million people. That's not too bad to be honest. But yeah, my overall points are 182 right now. Yeah, I had 80 points. Sanchez finally came in clutch with a clean sheet. Honestly, I just thought Brighton were pretty good, and yeah, so pretty much there's not even much to say about that. Alexander Arnold came in clutch with the clean sheet and the bonus, right? But yeah, it came clean sheet, bonus, and assist. I keep telling you guys, Trent he's honestly essential, but I keep telling you guys that he's one of the best vendors in the game. I know it's expensive and stuff, but just get him to be honest. Shaw, honestly, for me, Manchester United was so disappointing. I thought Southampton should have even scored more than like the one they scored. And Shaw got lucky because he had 2 bonus points. I guess because of like he created a lot of chances and add a lot of tackles. And so yeah, he had 4 points. Arnold had 12 points, which is nice. Remember last week I was like, you can honestly captain Arnold, but yeah. I decided to play Simicast and play double Liverpool, which paid off because Simicast came up with an assist, clean sheet, and 2 bonus points. So yeah, honestly, you can't ask more than that from your 4 million defender. But yeah, I might be looking to sell him in a bit, but we're gonna talk about that later. So Rafinha had 7 points, which I'm really happy about. He scored that nice goal like towards the ending of the game. I was really happy about it because I personally think Rafinha is a very good option, but I don't think a lot of people do think it's a good option. But yeah, I'm really happy he finally came in clutch. My captain Salah was honestly he scored, but like it was like a 2 centimeters offside or something like that. So it was kind of annoying because it was my captain option. Honestly, when I saw that Salah blanked, I was like, damn, like I should have captain Bruno because I was scared because Bruno played like way later and I was scared that Bruno was gonna outscore Salah, but thankfully Bruno did not outscore Salah. He even had just 1 point. So that's why I always say that's what I'm saying. You gotta stick with your same energy. If you thought Salah was a better option, then you gotta stick with it. Whether Bruno had 20 points, you just gotta stick with it. You know what I mean? Yeah, Bruno had 1 point. To be fair, it wasn't his best game to be honest. Like I thought he was doing a lot of like passing. It wasn't really like in the box a whole lot. You know what I mean? I mean also, I'm not gonna lie. Let's give like credit to Southampton. They played really well. I kind of thought Southampton were gonna be like the relegation zone this season because it's so their main defender. They're so Danny Ings. I don't know who's gonna be giving them the goals, but they seem to be doing pretty alright. But yeah, Bruno had 1 point. Yeah, Salah had 3 points, but my captain he had 6. So Salah was a bit of a weird one. He had a few chances, but honestly, Watford are not like the greatest attacking team, which honestly I'm worried about. I'm actually worried about Sar. I'm thinking about maybe transferring him out, but we're gonna come to that later. But I mean, he had a decent game. He had 2 points. He's 6 million. I honestly can't even ask more than that. His fixtures are not too bad. I mean, I know he plays Spurs next week, but his fixtures are not too bad. So we're gonna talk about him later. Next person is Antonio the GOAT himself. I've been trying to put y'all on Antonio for a minute now. Like I told you guys, Antonio is the GOAT himself. Like he's the GOAT. Like I keep telling you guys, bro. He's as good as Salah, Mane, Frank, De Bruyne when he's fit. He's actually really good. Came in with the 2 goals and 1 assist and 3 bonus, 16 points. Come on, you honestly cannot act. for better than that. He's the highest scoring player in the game right now. Trying to put y'all on Antonio. Honestly, I would have never captained him last week because they played Leicester. I know like Leicester City had a red card, but come on, West Ham played good. Do you see his goals? Like I'm not gonna talk much about him. You guys know Antonio already. He's definitely gonna be one of my captaincy options I'm looking at this week. So the next one is Calvert-Lewin. He what's interesting is Calvert-Lewin's on PKs now. He scored a penalty the last game, and I mean if Calvert-Lewin's on PKs now, then come on, that's a steal. So he's definitely gonna stay in my team. I'd one go. He missed a chance that I feel like he should have put away, but Everton they're looking pretty good. Demario Gray is playing really good at the moment too. But yeah, we're gonna talk about my transfer options later. Danny Ings, 1 goal, 8 points. Honestly, you can't even ask for much better to be honest. He can score more, but honestly, I'm mad because Danny Ings didn't play the penalty. Because if he played the penalty, that would have been 2 goals. So I guess when El Ghazi is on the pitch, Danny Ings is not the first penalty taker. But if El Ghazi is not on the pitch, then Danny Ings is the first penalty taker. So hopefully El Ghazi doesn't get too much minutes, so then he can take my PKs from me. But I mean, honestly, just overall, it wasn't too bad a game week. I mean, Bissouma had 8 points on the bench. But if we're being honest, like I would never ever have played Bissouma. So I gotta live with my decision, and we're gonna move on to my transfers that I'm hoping to make this week. Okay, so this is my transfer screen. You can see I have free transfers right here, but I have zero in the money remaining in the bank, which is something I was thinking about before the season started. Because I was thinking about putting like at least 0.5 million in the bank so I can get a couple players, but I mean it's too late now. So the one player that is probably most probably gonna go on my team is gonna be Simicast. Honestly, Simicast he's been good. Like he's been really good. He's giving me 6 points and also like 11 point last week. He's been really good. But the thing about it is because Robertson's back in training, he's most probably gonna start against Chelsea. And honestly, I'm not sure if I'm gonna play Simicast against Chelsea, right? He might end up getting a clean sheet and assist or anything. I'm not saying you guys should do the same thing, but personally, that's what I'm gonna do. So the player I want to bring in is Livermento. He plays right back for Southampton, and he took Kyle Capito's spot. So he plays the right back. I watched. He was really good, honestly. Like I know Southampton don't have the best fixtures and stuff, but Livermento was really good. They have Newcastle, West Ham. I mean, Manchester City, obviously, I'm not gonna play him there. Wolves, but he's looking really, really, really attacking on that right hand side. And for him to be able to take Kyle Walker Peters' place on this team, yeah, there's something that's been. He's only 4.1 million. He rose in price, which is annoying because I wanted to bring him. I should just brought him in last week, but because I said I don't want to make early transfers, so that's why I didn't bring him in. So yeah, I'm probably gonna bring him in for Simicast. Don't get me wrong, Simicast might go on and I mean give a couple returns, but Robertson's back. They're playing Chelsea. There's honestly there's not much reasons why I should keep him. And also, I'm trying to keep my last Liverpool player. So, for example, if I wanted to bring Jota in for like Sarr, right? I want to keep the spot open because if I have three Liverpool players, I can't bring one more player. So that's why I did that. But yeah, he's gonna be my team. And another player I'm looking to transfer out is gonna be Ismail Sarr. He plays Spurs this week, right? And so I'm looking to bring in like let me see options. So the problem with Ismail Sarr was I was trying to bring in Benrahma, right? And Benrahma's great, right? He's great. I remember he was in my players to watch video for the last game week 1 to game week 2, right? And he had 12 points. He had 12 points this week and the first week. So he's definitely one I'm looking at. But the problem is in the past couple days, he has risen in price so much. He had 6 million before, now he's 6.3 million. That's a lot of price increase because a lot of people are bringing him in, so his price keeps going up. And so I don't have. You can see right here, I don't have enough money in the bank to bring him in. So to be honest, I'm not gonna make that transfer, right? I don't think there's. Let me see if there's any other player that I'm looking at. If I really wanted to take out Sarr this week, I'll be looking at bringing in not even Dallas. I'll be looking at bringing in. Let me see, probably like Jack Harrison at Leeds. I already have Rafinha, so I think I'm not gonna do that. I think I'm just gonna leave Sar for this week and see what happens. And so this are the transfer I'm trying to make. So I'm gonna make the transfer right now. So Timothy's out. Livramento in confirmed. That was a bit of a tough one because Simicast was great for me. But now we have Livramento. Okay, so this is how my team's looking for next week. Let me see what I'm gonna do. Okay, so right now my captaincy option is Fernandez. We're gonna talk about captaincy later. I also talked about players that I was looking to bring, right? So one player that I was looking to bring is not just I have a lot of players that I'm looking to bring. I'm looking to bring in Kane, Son, Ronaldo, and Lukaku. This is the four main players that I'm actually thinking about bringing. So about Kane, the thing about Kane is that like it's hard to because I like the the strikers I have right now in my team. It's kind of hard to bring in Kane for one of them right now. But Son is a cheaper option that I think is tempting. It's really tempting. They play Watford at home this week, and honestly, I don't know. It's really tempting to bring him in. I'm thinking of a plan I'm gonna use to bring Son in if I can't get Kane because I know Son is not as good as Kane, but honestly, he can outscore Kane on any given game week, and Son is a proven goal scorer. He's very consistent, so he's gonna give you returns, right? So Son is definitely the top of my list. I'm trying to bring in. But also, you have Ronaldo that just signed for Manchester United. Like, there's no way I'm not gonna bring him in. Honestly, for that, I think Bruno is gonna have to go. So yeah, I think it's gonna be Bruno for Ronaldo. To be honest, I'm gonna downgrade Bruno to like a cheaper player and upgrade one of my strikers. Most probably Danny Ings to Ronaldo. To be honest, I don't think I can go without Ronaldo. So yeah, that's my plan for Ronaldo. I'm gonna wait though till after the international break, which is game week 4, before I bring him in. And so Lukaku's a good one. Lukaku. Let me pull up their fixtures right here. So let's just say I transferred out Lukaku. Let's say I brought in Lukaku right now. So Lukaku's right here. Okay, yeah. So this is Lukaku right here. So he plays Liverpool right away. Villa home is not a bad fixture, but he plays Spurs and Man City. So for these 4 fixtures, right? I'm not sure if I want him yet. Like I know he's probably gonna score, right? Like I said that last week too, he's probably gonna score and he scored. But these 4 fixtures are not ideal. Villa is not the worst, but it's not ideal either. And so I'm gonna wait on bringing Lukaku this week. I'm gonna wait to game week 7. Then Lukaku is most probably gonna be my team. When we get to game 7, I'm gonna see how I'm gonna bring him in, but he's most probably gonna be my team for game week 7. Yeah, that's my plan for Lukaku. Let's go back to my team for this upcoming week. So yeah, we have Antonio. Okay, let me start from the goalkeeper. Sanchez is gonna play. I keep telling you, my goalkeeper is 4.5 million. I really do not care if he has a clean sheet or not. I just put a goalkeeper and I set him there, so there's not much to talk about him. Brighton's defense is looking way better, so he might actually get a clean sheet. We're gonna see about that. Hopefully, he gets a couple save points too and gets bonus. So Trent Alexander-Arnold against Chelsea, right? So if it wasn't another defender, right, I would probably not play him against Chelsea, but it's Trent, bro. I don't have to say much about Trent. You know Trent. He can easily score a free kick, whip a ball in, assist. And to be fair, this Liverpool Chelsea game, I think it's gonna be cagey. So there's a chance that they're ever gonna keep a clean sheet against Chelsea. So it's gonna be my team 100%. Luke Shaw against Wolves is obviously gonna be my team. Wolves away is not a bad fixture. Hopefully they can keep a clean sheet. He can start coming through with the points that I brought him in for. So Luka Digne against Brighton, obviously he's gonna play, right? He's gonna play for sure. Hopefully he can keep a clean sheet and give me returns. I've been waiting for his returns for a minute now, and he's not been giving them. But hopefully he can start giving the returns. Okay, I'm gonna come back to Sart later. I'm just gonna go talk about my other players. So Rafinha against Burnley. Rafinha away at Burnley. This is one of the I'm looking to captain. I'm gonna talk about captains later, but he's obviously playing. I'm pretty sure he's gonna return, right? I'm pretty sure he's gonna score at least a goal or like an assist or something. Salah against Chelsea at home. Salah is gonna play. No, he was playing Barcelona or Real Madrid or Bayern Munich. He's always gonna play, so that's not even an option. Bruno away against Wolves, obviously gonna play. I have my captain armband on him, but he might not stay on him. We're gonna talk about that later, obviously. Um, obviously Bruno's gonna play, right? So Antonio at home to Crystal Palace. Antonio is obviously gonna play against Crystal Palace. So Crystal Palace, a team that they have a new manager, they have a couple new players, so I feel like they're still gelling. So this might be a really good fixture for Antonio. Um, Cavalier against Brighton in at Brighton and Hove Albion. So yeah, he's gonna play for sure. That's a good fixture. Hopefully, he can give me a couple goals. He kind of contradicts my goalkeeper, but honestly, you just play FPL to get the most chance of points you can get. You can't really tell what the result is gonna be, right? Ings against Brentford is really good, but Brentford have not conceded a goal since coming into the Premier League. So I'm a bit worried about the defense, but honestly, Danny Ings is gonna score for sure. So that's not even a problem. So about Sar, right now, I'm thinking about playing Livermento for him and go with a 4 defense, which is weird because I'm always saying that I can't. I always go for an attacking player over a defender, but in this case, Sarri's playing Spurs, right? And I feel like Spurs have been way better. They've been a way better defensive team. Like obviously I'm a Spurs fan, so I watch the games, and I actually like how like Nuno Espirito Santo set them up, and I think Watford are gonna have a hard time scoring. Even if Watford scores, it's probably gonna be from a corner or something, which I'm not sure Sarri is the best at. Sarri is a good counter attacking player, but don't get me wrong. I keep saying this every time. He might go on and score a lot of goals or something like that. But right now, he's in my bench, which is most probably it's gonna be if I change it, I'm gonna let you guys know. But if this is most probably gonna be, I think I'm gonna play Livermento against Newcastle. So Newcastle always a good fixture. Livermento is really attacking down that right hand side, and if he can get like an assist or something and a clean sheet, that would be so great for me. Hopefully Newcastle don't score. Hopefully Wilson doesn't score against him. But right now, that's what it's set on. But if I change it, I'll definitely let you know. So yeah, this is my team for next week, right? So lastly, let's talk about captaincy options, right? So before I start, before I start, let me say that like Antonio is definitely leading my captaincy like option race, and Bruno's gonna be my vice captain right now. Where my head's at, right? For this week, there's a lot of different captaincy options. So this kind of weeks in FPL are weeks where like you gain your rank, right? If you captain like a differential option, an option that no one really captains a lot, right? Um, that can really raise your rank and stuff. So I'm trying to think about a player that's gonna like really return for me for sure. So the first player that's on my list is gonna be, which is my captain right now, is gonna be Antonio. So basically, I'm gonna give a case for every captaincy option that I'm looking at, right? So about Antonio, he's in great form. He scored how many goals? 3 goals now or 4 goals? Basically, he's the highest goal scorer right now in the league. He's great, man. He's playing against, like I just said, Crystal Palace. They have a new manager. They have a couple of new defenders. So I feel like they're still gelling. Like how they're gonna like, they're not like completely gelled yet, right? Because they're still like a new team. They're still learning how they're gonna play. So that can be great for Antonio. You know what I mean? Like Antonio's in a good form right now. He can. Honestly, I'm worried about the fact that I'm basically captaining him because he's had 12 points and 12 points. But honestly, apart from that fact, right, he's been looking really good. Like he's been looking really great as an option, right? He's been really attacking. He's been missing chances too. That's what I'm saying. So he's definitely at the top of my list. I think this is the distance between he and Bruno right here. I'm thinking about Bruno too because Wolves away. Manchester United are great at away fixtures, and so this new Wolves team they've been trying to play attacking football, which is great for Manchester United. So Bruno can be great. I'm worried about Bruno because Bruno is 57% owned, right? So he's gonna get captained by a lot of people, right? So if he returns like 12 points or something, it's gonna affect my rank. But sometimes you just gotta go with a different option, right? So right now, Antonio is my captain over Bruno. I'm also thinking about the same thing. The same thing. I was thinking about Antonio. I'm thinking the reason I'm not captaining Bruno is because last week he had 1 point. which honestly, if I think about it, isn't true. Because I'm very open about Bruno. I think Bruno is a great option. But I think one, penalties is where Bruno gets a lot of his points, and two, if Bruno sits there, it's hard for him to get like goals and stuff because he's more of a midfielder, less of like a striker or something like that. You know what I mean? He's not in the box as much as people actually think he is. I think he just gets in good positions and scores, right? He's a clean good finisher, so that helps him a lot, right? So personally do not rate Bruno as most people do. But I mean, Bruno is still a great option. Like, don't get me wrong, Bruno is a great option. So if you captain him, you most probably, honestly, probably gonna get more points than me. But right now, I think I'm gonna go Antonio. Another captaincy option I was looking at is Rafinha against Burnley. So hear me out, hear me out, hear me out. Rafinha is great because like Rafinha creates a lot of chances. Down that right hand side, Burnley. I know Burnley sometimes like they can be tough, they can be difficult, but Leeds are a very attacking team, and I expect them to honestly dissemble Burnley. You feel me? Rafinha can get a couple goals. Like he's one. I'm not even gonna lie to you. Bruno's a better captaincy option than Rafinha, but personally, right? I'm deciding between Antonio and Rafinha this week. I don't know why I just don't feel like I'm gonna captain Bruno this week. But trust me, Bruno is a better captain, but honestly than both of them. But I'm thinking about captain Rafinha. I think Rafinha could be a great differential captain for me. Like if he scores like 2 goals, it's gonna boost my rank a lot. And also, let me tell you guys something about differential captain. The fact that you're captaining differential doesn't mean you're gonna have an increased rank, right? So if you captain Rafinha and he scored 2 goals, and someone else captained penalty and scored 2 goals, right? It makes no difference because they both scored 2 goals. So don't overthink the idea of captaining a different person. It makes no difference if the person you didn't choose to captain basically scored the same or even more than the person you captained, if that makes any sense. So yeah, if you get what I'm saying. But still, I'm looking to captain Rafinha. Honestly, that's one of my captaincy options this week. And the last person I'm gonna look at is Danny Ings against Brentford. I already said my concern about Danny Ings. So one thing is that I don't know. I don't think Aston Villa are like gelled as a team yet. I think they're still finding how they're gonna like operate and attack. Right. He's also not been having a lot of shots in the box. Like the goal he scored last week was an incredible goal. What are the chances he's gonna score a basketball kick every week or something? I mean, it's gonna be my team for sure, but that's why I'm not sure about captaining him. And Brentford have shown that they're a good defensive team. They have a good defensive shape, so it's not gonna be an easy game for Aston Villa. So I'm most probably not gonna captain him. But if you want to captain him, definitely go for it. So other captaincy options that are not in my team right now, one is gonna be Harry Kane against Watford or Son against Watford, right? So basically, let me give you my rank of I look at captaincy option this week. So the best captaincy option I see this week is Harry Kane against Watford right at home. Your worries might be, oh, he hasn't started a Premier League game. It's Harry Kane, but trust me, Harry Kane, captain him. If you have Harry Kane, captain him this week. It's gonna be great. So Harry Kane for me is my number one captaincy option, followed by Son. So if you have Son, if I have Son, I'll definitely captain him this week. So Harry Kane against Watford, Son against Watford. Then next for me is Antonio against Crystal Palace, which is very close to Bruno against Wolves. But I'll just leave it Antonio because I personally love Antonio more, so I'm just gonna go with Antonio. But I think it's pretty much the same level with Bruno Fernandes against Wolves. So honestly, anyone you want to go for is gonna be great. For me, then the next one is probably gonna be Rafinha or like Ings or players like that. And so yeah, let me know in the comment section who you're gonna be looking to captain this week for sure. For me, it's gonna be Antonio, so I'm gonna confirm that. Also, I already confirmed it. So yeah. Last couple thoughts before I end the video is gonna be about this SAR thing. I'm actually thinking back at it. Honestly, yeah, I think for now I'm gonna go with Livramento. There's a big chance. Honestly, I'm 60% sure that I'm gonna play Livramento over SAR, and I'm 40% sure for SAR. It might change in the next couple hours, right? You might get some news or anything. Maybe Livramento doesn't start or something like that, right? I'm gonna let you guys know for sure my final team, but this is 90% ready. Like this is most probably how it's gonna look for sure. And so, well, I mean, this is gonna be the end of the video. If you like the video, please give it a like. Type in the comment section what you think more videos you're gonna see. And about the videos, I was supposed to release a video earlier this week, but a lot of things came up, so I couldn't. From next week, I'm gonna try to start posting more videos like weekly, not just like one video before the game week. And I'm also gonna try to make this final FPL team selection video earlier, like a day before, so like you guys can actually think about what I'm gonna do, and also so I can post my final team selection like more closer to the deadline, if that makes any sense. And so yeah, comment what you think in the comment section. Give the video a like. Follow my Twitter FPL_Ninja with double A. Follow my Instagram FPL.Ninja. So yeah, that's it. Y'all have a good day. Hopefully, good luck with your team this week, and let's get this point. Peace. All right.